My name is Jim Wiley. I'm a student from Everett Community College in the ATA CAD program. We have been studying Knowledgeware in CATIA. After training, the students had to create a project to demonstrate their knowledge. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration of Knowledgeware. I like to start off with going to Tools, start setting out your parameters. We want to make new parameter type length. Right here's our new parameter. We're going to rename that. All capital length. And we're just going to be making a simple cube, but we want to put the actual value in and not leave it at 0. So we'll put it as an 8, hit apply. We'll make another new parameter. We'll name this one width, all capital. Make sure we put our value in there. If you don't put those values in there, once you make that link, your model is going to act up on you. So it's easier just to put any value you can in there and not leave it at 0. We don't want to rename that one. We want to make another new one. And we will name this. We'll make that 8 inches as well. Call that good. Now it's in our tree. There's our parameters. There's multiple ways that you can use Knowledgeware. We'll make a sketch. And we'll just make a simple square because our parameters are going to determine the size anyways. It doesn't really matter. We do want to constrain. We'll do an auto constraint. We'll make this one and this one our reference. And if we just do a simple since we already made our parameters, we can simply just pick this constraint, hit the FX, go to rename, and double click your length. Make sure it shows up at the top, select OK, and there it is. You can barely see it, but there's an FX next to that dimension. Another way to do this, with your sketch still open, go to your formulas. You notice that everything in here does not make any sense at all. Select that. This is the one that's highlighted. So now we can rename that one. All lowercase. Width. Hit apply. And then to connect that, with it highlighted, add formula. We'll hit our rename, or you could even just go over here and pick it out of the tree. You still have to double click it. Hit OK. We're done. Exit. Highlight our sketch. Add it. And here, in your link, you right click, edit formula, rename parameters, right, double click. Has to show up here, otherwise it will not be active. Now, to change the size, all we have to do, double click, change it. The other thing that can be done with Knowledgeware is you can make it so there is a limited amount of choices for your parameters. You do this by making a design table. Under Tools, Design Table, Create with Current Parameters. Select OK. And now it wants these are the ones that are connected. So by selecting the parameters in the tree, it's showing us just those. Highlight it, arrow over. Now that they're on this side, they will become part of our design table. You're going to create an Excel spreadsheet. Yes. We'll just accept the default name. You can name it anything. The measurements that we currently have listed. We can change this. Hit Edit Table. That's going to pull up your Excel spreadsheet, which in my case came up on my other screen. Pull it over here. There's your length, width, and height. So we can change this to anything that we want. We want 6, let's do 7, 8. And we'll do the same for these. That way it's always a cuboid. And then we can, let's stretch this out to make them all variable up to 12 inches. Oh, I messed that one up. It didn't work either. Oh, I know why. I didn't have them all highlighted. Then pulled down. Okay, so now when we make a change on our parameter, we can only select 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, and so on. We cannot make any other sizes. You have to save and then exit. This forces CATIA to update the design table. It will tell you that it has been synchronized. It shows you now that it has been changed. Now when we select this, we're grayed out for our entry. We have to pick from the design table. Pick 12-inch, and there we have a 12-inch cuboid. This is very convenient for designs that people that don't know how to make changes, for them to come in and change the sizes. If there's restrictions to your model, your height can only be a certain distance, then by doing a design table, it makes it to where they can't go outside of those parameters. It's a very quick and useful tool to have.